pointing at my hand.
Telling you I'm cross-eyed.
Everyone recording?
Yep.
Okay.
Here's my shot.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's start off with what is your name and what is your role here at the Boys and Girls Club?
So my name is Yolai, and I am the program director at El Dorado Boys and Girls Club. So my role is pretty much to oversee the program that we run at the club and help with programming.
Okay. And what is something you enjoy about your job?
I really enjoy building relationship with the kids. I think that's one thing that I look forward to is just really getting to know them and just having a relationship with each of the students. This is bad. Could we redo that one?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Like this.
What did I say about that? I don't know.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
We'll start with that question, okay? So, what is something you enjoy about your job?
I enjoyed building relationship with each of the students and just getting to know them.
Okay. And how can Power Hour help a child's future? Is that what you do here at the Power Hour?
Power hour is homework.
Yeah. So how do you think that could affect a child's future?
So I believe that power hour because this is extra time for the kids to do their homework and learn things that, because in class the process is so much faster that some of the kids don't engage into it. So this is the first step to just getting extra help with power hour. And you ask how does that help with their future?
Yeah, how can you see that helping out in the future later on?
I think it's just a part of their learning. So, this helps. I think anything to do with learning helps them build towards the future.
Okay. And have you seen any personal developments with any of the kids?
Yes, there's plenty of them. I think during Power Hour we do, whichever, I guess, depending on what they need help on. I've seen kids who improve on their reading, kids who learned better with just having a relationship with each of the staff that helps them with their math homework to their English, and I think learning for them just makes it much easier.
Okay, and can you tell me a time where you have seen development with a particular child that you can remember?
No names?
No, you can say a name if you like, but you could just say a situation where.
Yeah, I remember, I think it was last year, we had this member named Jay Shand, and he came in, he was struggling with reading. So then I realized that I think the reason why he didn't want to do homework was because he couldn't really read. So then he would just give everybody a really hard time. So even if you sit there with him, he would just cry and think that the whole world is against him because he can't do his homework and nobody wants to help him, but really I think he's beating himself up for it before, we really start on it. But over time, I noticed that within the 6-month process, he got pretty good, because at first he didn't want to do it, but then just sitting there with him and going step by step and making, checking up on his homework, making sure that he's doing it correctly, having him rereading passages, that also really helped him just develop and comprehend everything.
Good. And how do you see Power Hour as a component of the academic success pillar of the Boys and Girls Club?
I think it shows responsibility. That's one way to start with Power Hour. It just really helps the kids to build a routine and and being able to enjoy their learning.
I'm sorry. Can you answer that question again? Can you repeat what I asked you? How?
Oh, okay. What'd you say?
Okay, so the question. Sorry about that. So the question was, how does Power Hour relate to the academic pillar of success?
Okay, let me see what I wrote on here. Sorry.
No, that's okay. No, I should have.
That's number 5.
We wanted to repeat the question in her
Yeah,
answer.
so it'll be better to edit, so you don't hear my nasty voice.
Okay, so your question is how is
How's power hour a vital part of the academic success pillar?
Your answer was good. I think he's just saying. That
yeah, I need to put the question and so I guess should I just say Power Hour is a vital part of academic success in the Boys and Girls Club because
Yeah.
I mean, just the fact that I have to think like that, it's gonna not.
Or to ask it again, would that help?
Sure, why not? We could try that.
Okay. So how is Power Hour a component of the academic success pillar?
So Power Hour, this is so bad.
Don't worry about it. No, we got it. We'll go on to the next question.
Yes, can we come back to it?
Yeah. Okay. So how do you think Power Hour and the academic success fits into the motto "A Place to Become"?
Hold on. I feel like I wrote a lot for that part. Sorry.
That's good.
How do you think the role adds to the motto "A Place to Become"? Could you repeat the question? Because I think I got a different one versus you did.
So how do you think the motto "A Place to Become" relates to the Power Hour and the academic success pillar?
Can I tell you what I got?
Yeah.
Well, she wrote, she said, how do you think your role adds to the model, right?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you can talk about your role too. That helps.
Okay, I should not think about it. Now that I think about it, I feel like it's
so
harder.
Just act like I'm
Yeah.
like I'm a parent. I'm like, okay, I might enroll my kids in Boys and Girls Club. I'm asking this question. So how can your role help a child feel like it's a place to become?
Well, I think with the Boys and Girls Club, each staff is there to really just help them build their characteristic. So for a place to become, I think we're just there to help them guide and help them just develop their characteristic to where they could become and be whoever they want to be. So we're really just there to guide them and encourage them to take risk and to be the best version of themselves.
Okay, and how long have you been in this position for?
For 2 years now. I've been a program director for the past 2 years.
And what are some advantages kids get from Power Hour? You already answered that a little bit, but.
I think with any kids that take advantage of it, it just really helps them with their learning. It's just extra help for them to get comfortable with learning and to see like a different excitement just besides going to school.
Yeah. So, just to reiterate, can you tell us a little bit more about your role? You're a program director here at Boys and Girls Club El Dorado.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean do you oversee everything that happens here at this location?
Yes. So then there's the unit director and there's the program director. So I oversee more of the programming, making sure that our programs are run like a certain way or that it's being run. And I'm just there to help also with programming, or I run programs myself.
Okay. Can you talk about some of the programs that pertain to academic success?
Well, all of them are very similar. So we have like, there's Kids Lit, there's Project Learned, there is Diploma to Degree. So then with each of the programs, could you please repeat yourself? Sorry.
Yeah. And then again, with each question that we ask, try to reincorporate the question into it.
Okay, so it'll help.
So yeah. So can you talk about some of the programs that I didn't forget my question. Some of the programs that you oversee that are part of academic success, that program altogether?
So a few of the programs that I oversee that pertains with academic success are Kids Lit, Diploma to Degree, and Project Learn, and there's Power Hours. So with each of those programs, it's really just helping them with school and making sure that they are getting all of their grades in to being able to succeed with each grade levels and going to high school and then graduating.
And then, can you talk about some of your aspirations for the Boys and Girls Club? Is there anything that you wish that you guys had more access to, or is there plans that you have that you'd only be able to accomplish with like more donors or more volunteers or anything like that?
I think technology is one thing that we lacked in because we are a smaller club. So then we have like less access to just, I guess, technology, like programming in terms of computer. Like we only have like 4 computers that the kids use. So that's also, it could be a little hard for the high school students because they do have projects that they have to do also.
Do you guys have a need for more volunteers?
We actually have plenty of volunteers from Fresno State because we are close by, so then we get plenty of that. But I think, we probably need, honestly, we just need a bigger building or separate rooms for the teens so that it's also more appealing to them versus it's hard to have a building for the younger ones and the older ones to really combine because it's just not really attractive to the two.
So do the children that come here, do they come every day? And if they weren't to come, like, where do you think they would end up? Like, kind of like the reverse. Like, what would the not consequences, but like, what are, the advantages versus if they weren't able to come?
So we have members that come daily, and so the ones that don't come, they're usually at home or on the street or in the alley or picking up different things that they should not be touching. We have certain kids who are at the club, but at times they roam out into the streets. So then, but we always have like neighbors or parents who lets us know so that we talk to the kids about it. That's not safe to really just walk far out. But for all the ones that do participate and come in, they do really enjoy it. That's, some kids really just come there to just hang out with other kids, or they really just come to converse with like the staff there, or just be on the computer, or just to sit, literally, to get away from home.
So do you see it as like a benefit or a safer
Yes.
place for them to be?
I think it's a benefit. It is a benefit for them. It's a safer place for them, and a lot of time they just enjoy being around other kids versus being at home or in their neighborhood because they know what which neighborhood they're in, and they know where not to walk or where to go. We're good?
Is there anything you want to add? Anything else you'd like to add about the Boys and Girls Club? If not, it's okay. Just question. Open-ended question.
I'm sure a lot of people said a lot of stuff already.
I have one more question.
Alright. Running the relay here, man.
Has there ever been a time where like a student has personally like confided in you and talked about how, had it not been for the Boys and Girls Club, like I wouldn't have been able to accomplish this, or I would have been somewhere else doing this?
Mm-hmm. We have a few kids. I don't want to cry about it. It's so weird. I don't like tapping into that. But
you don't have to. It makes you feel uncomfortable.
yeah, but
But I mean, we
It's
can
good.
talk about it.
yeah, you're gonna make
You
me
don't have
cry.
to, yeah.
Don't put this clip in.
Jason's seeing gold right
No.
now.
I don't want to have you answer that you don't want to answer.
Yeah.
It makes you feel uncomfortable.
No, it's not that I'm uncomfortable. I just like, okay, this is bad.
No, it's okay.
Jackie, I'm thinking of Donald and Marcelo. I said I'm thinking of them. Donald and Marcelo. Yes, because they're making me talk about kids who confide in us, about like being at the Boys and Girls Club. So yeah.
So, why did you talk to me about it?
No, but I'm just saying they're making me cry, so I'm just letting you know that I'm thinking about Donald Marcello.
Are you comfortable to talk about it?
Yeah, she is. She's very dramatic.
I'm very dramatic. No, I don't like talking about things like this. But yeah, but these are kids who literally grew up in the Boys and Girls Club. They started when they were really young.
Your
And
mother is
oh.
now homeless. I know this is not.
see, yeah, they're still recording. They kind of want me to answer it.
Yeah, so
Okay,
yeah,
so let me answer it, and then you could explain after.
I don't have to.
so can you start over and then say their names and continue to
Yeah, I don't know if they want their name to be in it though.
You can just say a student or a kid.
Yeah, but we have two brothers who's been a part of the club for a very long time. They went through, I guess they went through a lot. So, because I guess their mom is homeless and they're in the neighborhood. So they were fortunate enough to have a lot of people in the neighborhood to really just help them also. So I think the Boys and Girls Club is like, a home to them because they come in there every single day. They don't want to leave home, because now they live with their sister, but they don't want to go home at times because they'd rather be at the Boys and Girls Club. Going home, I think, just remind them that they have to grow up. These kids, they went through a lot. They see a lot. So, but they do come to us and they talk about the stuff that they go through at home. And the things that they were able to gain from the Boys and Girls Club, being able to just get out from home or go on trips or like little simple things like that. So they really appreciate it. Yeah.
Any more questions? Unless we'll cry about something.
No, but they,
We're good. Thank you so much. That was great.
yeah, but they were the,
Do you have another?
I guess, can you talk about what this building is here?
yeah.
Is this like the community center for the complex here?
Do you want?
Yeah, if you can answer.
So this is a community classroom, right? I want to make sure I say that correctly. It's a community classroom that we're using here. So then there's different partnership in here. There's CDC uses this, and then we have FIRM. I should not be looking to you when I say that. We have different organizations using this building. So we're fortunate enough because we don't have a kitchen where we're at. So then we come in here for cooking class or healthy habits. We do more like private programming, like Safer Choice in here. So then it's more like a quiet place and a close knit. So where it's more intimate for the kids, and it also helps, because they're so distracted at the club. So with so much things going on, and we have like one open space. So this apartment complex, this classroom, really helps us run some of our program.
And so, can you talk about a little bit more about what did you call this again? The
Community classroom.
community classroom. Can you talk about a little bit more about that and what it is? Like, is it something run by like the city? Is it something?
I think Jackie might have to explain this for me to say it correctly.
Yeah, you can explain.
Because how I see it is Jackie does everything and she made it possible. I would just say that.
Yeah.
Would you like to be interviewed?
I support the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay. So you just open this up to them for their own use if they wish to use it?
It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Okay.
You want me just to talk, or you want to?
No, I mean, we don't have to interview you. I'm just more interested in to see if we can incorporate that into.
Okay. Yes, I want it incorporated. How do you want me to do this? Because I can tell you very briefly how it came to be and what it does.
And then do you want her to say it?
Yeah, we'd
Okay.
be here to say it only because we're
That's
not part of
fine.
the Boys and Girls Club and we don't have any.
I spend a lot of